Hey there everyone, this is Last Jedi 2K7 aka Sun Sky Saver. So yeah, I want to elaborate on the the video I made how SJW these woke SJW journalists are writing these disgusting hit pieces on YouTubers, and honestly, I think I know the reason why they're doing this. To be perfectly honest, the reason why they're doing this shit is because of one reason. They just hate. They want to silence people, so that they don't have to worry about people having a different fucking opinion. And honestly, I think that shit's wrong. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because it's all based on the one fact reason. They mad because the movie that they want people to like, The Last Jedi, is is not really like. I mean, heck, looking back at, I mean, now if you think about it, when I'm looking back on The Last Jedi, it's clear as fucking day that it 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 was terrible. I mean, it was unbearable, bearable, and I just watched it because to see how bad it was gonna be, and holy crap, it's worse, man, like really worse. And the only reason why the only reason why they're upset about it is because they didn't like how people always wanted to, because they just hate people having a different fucking opinion. And that's the main reason why they write these up, calling people who don't like The Last Jedi or Disney Star Wars sexist, racist, racist, bigot, all that bullshit. Really love the fact how they always say that white supremacy had ruined had how white supremacy and all that other woke ass this fucking woke ass buzzword is saying that. And honestly, I'm gonna say right off the bat, it's not white supremacy, it's not racism, and it's not misogyny that hated Star Wars. That people didn't like Last Jedi or Disney Star Wars. They didn't like how Star Wars, a beloved franchise that everybody can enjoy, had to be some social justice bullshit. No, and what these idiots fail to fucking realize is that people hate social justice, and they hate everything has to be so goddamn PC to people who own to that's only catered to the woke ass motherfuckers who cares about, identity politics and whatnot. And all people wanted was a good story, was a good fucking story. That's no surprise right there. But these idiots fail to realize that, and as usual, them along with the mainstream media will do anything to try to defend this. And I think, and honestly, to be perfectly honest, I think with the whole Gina Carano firing thing, that actually, I think that's the part where people had enough of the bullshit, and I don't blame them, because it's like you destroy a franchise that makes money, that just to push some social justice bullshit. That I I still care. I fail to see how like you just have to self on that. And the only reason, and we all know why they do this, and we all know exactly why they're doing this. The only reason why they're doing this is because they are trying their damnedest to protect Kathleen Kennedy, and her failure, because they, in their minds, they figure, oh, Kathleen Kennedy, a woman, like, see, that Kathleen Kennedy is a woman, is that she can't do no wrong on the whole situation. But that's a bald face right there. It's just that people are just didn't want this whole woke shit, and like I said, all these idiots want to do, they just want to make sure that nothing bad happens to their precious queen as Star Wars gets struggled into the fucking ground. And they were attacking anybody who has it, and they hate opinions. I mean, they do welcome opinions, but they hate but there's one thing they actually hate. They hate people who have a different who will have a different fucking opinion. And no fuckers, and to no one shot, people voiced their opinion that they didn't like the Last Jedi. I mean, looking back on the Last Jedi, I can see why. I mean, the Last Jedi was like really terrible, really terrible. It destroyed Luke Skywalker's character, and and also they killed off Snoke, who was supposed to be the main villain, villain of the Disney trilogy. That would have been the fucking case. And well, to no one's fucking surprise, when he died, we was like, so who's gonna be the main bad guy now? Like, who's gonna be the bad guy? And then because they were painting themselves to the goddamn wall, they decided to bring back Emperor Palpatine. You know, the fellow from who died in the Return of the Jedi from the OG trilogy. At this point, and everybody was like saying, "Well, how did he come back?" And they don't even explain how he came back. In order for that, you have to buy a movie companion pack to figure out how he managed to come back, which ruined Anakin Skywalker's feat a fucking failure, only to make sure that Rey becomes the ultimate hero. Blah blah blah. And also, and they try to say that they didn't like the new Star Wars because it featured women. They don't. It's not that. If that's the case, then they don't even like that. That would say that they don't like Cara Dune or Ahsoka. And I do love me Ahsoka. So I love Snips. But this whole shit is so fucking annoying on so many levels, because I feel like they're only doing this because of this. And also, if we're gonna be fucking honest on this one, the only fucking reason why they're doing this is because of one reason only. They just want to try to make everything political. Want to make it like, only racist, only misogynist bigots who hate hate Star Wars because it has women in it. It's never the case. It's never the fucking case. And honestly, that's a straight up fucking cop out. Despite contrary belief, everybody loves females in Star Wars. You know what these idiots fail to realize is that the only Star Wars, the only thing that people hate about female characters is that they actually hate badly written female characters who has all these sorts of powers. Don't go these long ass don't have any trials and tribulations than their male counterparts, and they act like they can't be defeated or hurt in any single way, shape, or form, and can't lose. That's the thing that people hate. And you would think that by now people would learn that you need to create females characters who have to be human and also not be OP, right? No. And the fact that they're trying to write this shit down and trying to paint everyone who don't like it as racist bigots, that's not how you're gonna get your point across. It really doesn't. It just makes you come out like a fucking asshole, a fucking corporate shill who will defend any business practices ever, and time again it shows. It shows. You think companies actually care about it? And also, it's funny how they go after the fans who said they don't like Finn, when they don't talk, when they don't hold Disney accountable, when they ruin Finn's character arc, turning him from a potential hero, a potential hero for the new series, to become a goofy sidekick, and also manage the fact that Disney managed to make sure that he's not the true hero or have any relationship, interrelate interracial relationship between Ray and Rose Tico because of China. But I tend to beat that boost. I think they would. But the fact that they want to miscategorize good people because they had a different, because they have an opinion that they didn't like, that's not how society works, and that's not how society ever works. There's going to be, I mean, I'm as what I hate. These guys need to learn from this. There's going to be There's going to be some cases where you're gonna have people who gonna have a different fucking opinion. And if you don't like it, it's, well, tough shit. It's called life. It's called life. People like me who don't spend their time. Oh, didn't think that would happen. Who don't spend their time on Twitter or the internet long enough, knows this. Besides, there's more to life. There's more to life than just being on Twitter. And like I said, people who be on Twitter 24/7, they don't have no lives. They became no lifers way more than people who spend times playing who plays Madden Ultimate Team to try to get cards. Try to get the best cards. Or by getting the best card, I mean spending tens of thousands of dollars to get the best card and pwn everybody who have the best players, but still plays like dog shit online. But yeah, I just want to put this out here. But I would like to know what your 2 cents on the whole matter is. But as always, be sure to leave a comment, like this video, subscribe to this channel, click the notification bell so you don't miss another update, share with your friends, share with your neighbors, share with your significant other, the stand third, and yeah, that's about it. And I'm back with the next video. Until next time, this is DarkShadow2K7, aka Sonic Sky Chaser, signing off. Catch y'all later. Peace. But to be perfectly honest, man, really? So you're going to force people to just like something that you want to like and don't want to talk about it? I'm sorry, but that's not. This ain't it, Chief. This ain't it. This is really not it. Fuck.